Hey everyone, it has been a couple days since I shared with you from my book, The Language of Letting Go. I was away all day yesterday with a family friend who is in critical care unit. So it's been kind of a trying time, but we're remaining positive and happy. And so the one thing that always keeps me grounded is really personal development and focusing on self-care. And that's really how this book came into my life is, focusing on my recovery, focusing on positivity and taking care of myself and letting go of codependent relationships and things that didn't serve me. And so in this time that's kind of stressful for us, we're really focusing on positivity. So I just thought I'd share this with you. I'm several days behind, but I just kind of picked some from the couple days that I've missed to share with you. And so I thought the one passage is letting go of guilt, letting go in love, and letting go of sadness. And so again, I hope that what you're learning, you're applying, and that you share with other people when you see them have the need. So, okay, letting go of guilt. Feeling good about ourselves is a choice. So is feeling guilty. When guilt is legitimate, it acts as a warning light, signaling that we're off course. Then its purpose is finished. Wallowing in guilt allows others to control us. It makes us feel not good enough. It prevents us from setting boundaries and taking other healthy action to take care of ourselves. We may have learned to habitually feel guilty as an instinctive reaction to life. Now we know that we don't have to feel guilty. Even if we've done something that violates a value, extended guilt does not solve the problem. It prolongs the problem, so make an amend. Change a behavior, then let guilt go. That's something that I've done is I was raised in a guilt and shame-based home, and so that's like my go-to thing that I guilt people. I fall into being guilted myself, and then I beat myself up unnecessarily for things that I have. And so that's one thing that I've had to really try hard to focus on is catching myself to do that. And that's a repeated habit. And it's something that you can easily fall back on if that is how it was ingrained in you for a long time. But it's something that I've been guilty of doing to myself and doing to others because that was my way to control that I learned. So that this is helpful as a reminder for myself. So letting go in love. Gentle people, gentle souls go in love. Yet at times we need to be firm and assertive. Those times when we change, when we acquire a new behavior, when we need to convince others and ourselves we have rights. Those times are not permanent. We need to get angry to make a decision or set a boundary, but we can't afford to stay resentful. It is difficult to have compassion for one who is victimizing us, but once we've removed ourselves as victims, we can find compassion. Our path, our way is a gentle one, walked in love, love for self, love for others. Set boundaries, detach, take care of ourselves, and as quickly as possible, do things in love. Letting go of sadness. A block to joy and love can be unresolved sadness from the past. In the past, we told ourselves many things to deny the pain. It doesn't hurt that much. Maybe if I just wait, things will change. It's no big deal. I can get through this. Maybe if I try to change the person, I won't have to change myself. We deny that it hurt because we didn't want to feel the pain. Unfinished business doesn't go away. It keeps repeating itself until it gets our attention, until we feel it, deal with it, and heal. That's one lesson we are learning in recovery from codependency and adult children issues. Many of us didn't have the tools, support, or safety we needed to acknowledge and accept pain in our past. It's okay. We're safe now. Slowly, carefully, we begin to open ourselves up to our feelings. We begin to process the feelings we have denied for so long. We can begin the process of feeling what we have denied, not to blame, not to shame, but to heal ourselves in preparation for a better life. It's okay to cry when we need to cry and feel the sadness many of us have stored within for so long. We can feel and release these feelings. I know for me, showing that I was hurt was like a sign of weakness. I used to get beat if I cried, and I always thought that to be tough, you didn't cry, and that if you showed that weakness, somebody could hurt you more. And so I've had to learn to really become okay with my emotions and sharing it and being able to share it with people and allow myself to be vulnerable, but share it in a manner where it's heard and you're not reacting. But sadness can steal so much joy. And I think it all goes hand in hand is learning to let go of that guilt, loving other people, loving yourself. And it's just a process. But for me, I think that people put a time limit on their emotions that, you shouldn't, keep, bragging or talking about an accomplishment or something you're proud of from years ago because that was a long time ago, or, somebody died 5 years ago, you should be fine now. It doesn't work that way. But also being really honest with ourselves of our emotions, but there's no time limit, and everybody's different. Everybody has different coping skills, different ways of handling things. And so we can't really put a time limit on those things. So anyways, I hope this has helped. I look forward to talking to you guys. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm so tired. I literally could fall asleep now, but I'm trying to stay awake.